These are fighters for Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, preparing for war. Radical groups took control of northern Mali earlier this year. Some of them are said to be linked to Al-Qaeda. And as Mali's West African neighbors get ready to send troops to the region, assisted by France and other Western powers with logistics and weapons, Al-Qaeda is also stepping up its capabilities. But in this videotape exclusively obtained by Al Jazeera, the top commander for Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb addresses the Malian people and calls for peaceful dialogue.
To the great and proud Muslim people of Mali we say, the problem in your country is an issue between Muslims. It can be solved internally through reconciliation between Muslims without having to shed a single drop of blood. What do the foreign invading crusaders have to do with the affairs of Muslims? Since when were the merchants of war who shed the blood of the innocents concerned about the interests of Muslims?
For the last few years, Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb has been focusing its attention on the Great Sahara Desert. But now they're looking at sub-Saharan Africa as the new frontier. For them, West Africa in particular is an integral part of the wider Muslim territory. Al-Qaeda usually doesn't care much about borders and the territorial integrity of nations. However, in this new statement, the group tells Malians it has saved their country from breaking up.
France is lying to you when it claims it's concerned about the national unity of Mali. For all the evidence points to the absolute opposite. France's real aim is to divide the country. Was it not France that supported the movement for the liberation of Azawad in order to allow them to control northern Mali and to create an independent state there? But thanks to God, it was your brothers the Mujahideen and your Islamist friends in the north who smashed France's satanic projects.
But the leader's strongest words were saved for the families of the 7 French hostages in the hands of armed groups in the Sahara Desert.
Your president contradicts himself on the issue of your sons. He treats you like fools when he tells you he is working to rescue them, when in fact, through his insistence on military intervention and through his secret military maneuvers, he's digging their graves and getting rid of them as a burden.
So many messages from Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb that seem to imply that another prolonged war in another part of the Muslim world is becoming more and more inevitable. Mohamed Vall, Al Jazeera, in the Great Sahara Desert.